Because when you're working on yourself in general, whether you're neurodivergent or not, you're going to come across two types of people. You're going to come across people who don't want to work on themselves, but they also have jealousy, envy, and they're highly insecure. And then you're going to come across people who may not be on your frequency, or they may not have learned some of the things you have learned in regards to personal development, but they're willing to look at themselves. You feel me? They're willing to be like, oh, maybe this thing that they pointing out within themselves and also within other people, maybe I can do that as well. Or, oh, maybe I need to work on that. Now, those people come few and far between. You run across the people that are jealous, envious, and highly insecure more often in this society, because the more you work on yourself, you can deal with people in more of a healthy, grounded way within yourself. So you validate yourself and you happy that, yeah, I put the work in and I've changed and I've grown for me. But you become more distant from the world in the sense of more people are not on your frequency, so to speak. More people are not on willing to do the work, change, grow, and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not that you better, it's just that you became different. You became more healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's subjective in this world. And the world is toxic and dysfunctional. So you're going to have a lot of people that's going to measure themselves up to you. You're going to have a lot of people that don't like you because you're somebody that operate outside of the status quo. The status quo is we grew up like this. We're influenced like this. We went through this type of trauma. And now let's all just operate based off of how all those things that happened to us and how our family was, how our mom was. Let's all just chill and complain about it. Let's all just do X, Y, and Z and relate to it, or whatever the case may be. That's why people liked Eminem when he was talking about cleaning out his closet about his mom and stuff like that. That's why people like most music artists when they talk about like their disorders, the Demi Lovato's talk about being bipolar, whatever the case may be. Even me, my music was more relatable when I wasn't healed. Now I can barely write songs that consistent because I'm not as relatable. So when you're working on yourself and you're growing, you're going to be less relatable. You're going to be more grounded within yourself. And you're going to have a lot of people that try to measure themselves up to you. You know what I mean? And yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, as neurodivergents, we already get mad attacks. So in reality, the more that we grow, we're adding to the attacks. But you're going to be so grounded within yourself, eventually, as you work on yourself, that it's going to become second nature, right? It's going to be like, it's like being a boxer and you mad that people swinging on you. Like, bro, like you're a boxer. You feel me? You're a neurodivergent that does personal development. You're going to get that work. You feel me? You're going to get that uppercut. You're going to get that right hook. Like, it's game over for you. So you just got to embrace it. It's game over for you. You got to embrace it. You got to lock in. You got to stay focused. And you got to be strong for real. You feel me? You just got to. You know what I mean?